This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I can say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it, yo, home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
Linking Lexington is a community project sponsored by Students in Action. Our school, along with White Knoll, Beechwood Middle, and Pleasant Hill Middle, sold both links and bracelets to raise money for the fight against cancer.
The proceeds from Linking Lexington are going to Cancer of Many Colors, which is an organization that provides funding to families who are battling cancer in the Lexington area.
In an effort to decorate the stadium for the game, SIA held rock painting during all ILTs. Key Club donated balloons, and certain classes created chalk art. The painted rocks will be put up for sale, and those proceeds will go to Cancer of Many Colors as well.
Before the White Knoll versus Lexington game, the chain of links was carried out by multiple groups from the school, including the dance team, shoot team, and SIA. Over 4,300 links were connected to show how Lexington is united in the fight against cancer.
The $4,500 that local businesses donated, the proceeds from the fall semi-formal dance, and part of the proceeds from an upcoming cheer competition will all be donated to the Cancer of Many Colors.
Remember, Wildcats, the battle against cancer is never something someone should fight alone. If you feel compelled to help, but do not know how, you can donate to Cancer of Many Colors at cancerofmanycolors.com.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Remember, Wildcats, make sure to vote for Lexington High School as the most spirited student section.
The link to vote is in Hard Hat Crew's bio on Instagram.
The birds!
Are birds real?
Yeah, basically. The government, instead of spending taxpayer dollars on infrastructure or healthcare, because that's socialist, no, they killed all the birds. They killed them all, and they replaced them with drones, so they can spy on you.
Well, this theory is clearly a joke. A lot of people do say they believe it. To find out if our school thinks the birds work for the bourgeoisie, we did some interviewing.
Yeah. Do you think the birds work for the bourgeoisie?
No,
They're not drones?
not that I'm aware of.
Do you think the birds work for the bourgeoisie? Just answer the question, Nico. What is the bourgeoisie? The bourgeoisie. The Benghazi. Do you think the birds work for the Benghazi?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think the birds work for the bourgeois?
Yes.
The birds! Do they work for the Benghazawas?
What?
Do you think the birds work for the Benghazi?
Correct.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Welcome back to College Football Recap, Wildcats.
The first game that we're going to be talking about today is number 7 Auburn and number 10 Florida. This game was a low-scoring defensive battle. Bo Nix threw for 3 interceptions and only 146 yards in the air. Florida's defense held strong and only allowed 13 points the entire game. Florida's offense looked really good, especially when quarterback Kyle Trask went out with an injury. Even while injured, Kyle Trask still managed to throw for 266 yards and led the Gators to a victory. Florida has a big test this week as they travel to LSU to try to remain undefeated.
The next game we're going to be talking about this week is number 25 Michigan State and number 4 Ohio State. This game was really never in doubt. Ohio State had the lead the whole game and they never looked back. J.K. Dobbins had over 160 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns to lead the way for the Buckeyes. Justin Fields added 200 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, and Ohio State really controlled this game. Michigan State had no answer offensively. The Buckeyes continue to prove themselves to be able to hang with the best teams in the country. They face a lowly Northwestern team next week, right before their big matchup with Wisconsin. Ohio State-Wisconsin is going to be a premium matchup you're going to want to see, and the winner of that game is going to have a very good chance to win the Big Ten.
That's all for this week, Wildcats. See you next week.
I'm Charles.
And I'm Abby.
And welcome back to Movie News, where this week we'll be talking about the Black Widow movie.
This movie will explain some of Natasha Romanoff's backstory. It will take place between Captain America's Civil War and Infinity War.
Because of the timeline of this movie, Tony Stark will be returning through flashbacks, and General Ross, who made an appearance in both Civil War and Infinity War, will also be returning.
In this movie, Black Widow will be facing off against a new villain known as Taskmaster. Red Guardian will also be in this movie, but it has not been confirmed if he will be a hero or a villain.
It would make sense for Hawkeye to also be in this movie because of his friendship with Black Widow, but as of now, it has not been said if he will be in the movie or not.
Many fans think that this movie will explain Budapest, which was mentioned in the first Avengers movie.
Just like Budapest all over again!
You and I remember Budapest very differently.
Reshoots of the movie are taking place now, and a trailer for the movie is expected to drop within the next couple of months.
This movie will come out on May 1st, 2020, and Kate Shortland will be directing.
Hi, my name's Hayden. And I'm Andrew, and we're from Los Caballeros. This week we'll be taking a closer look at marching band and their daily routine.
I'm Aaron Gant, and I'm the band director here at Lexington High School. We use 3 tunes, Bohemian Rhapsody, Rhapsody in Blue, and Blue Shades. And that's the title of the show, Bohemian Rhapsody and Blue Shades. And so when you see us, you'll see different colors of blue all over the field. We play off the shades idea by having lampshades on the field. And then just the idea that you're kind of at a bar or club or something, and it's just those tunes that you might hear and that you might dance to or have fun with. Marching band's one of the only places where everybody has a job to do and they have to do it all the time. There's no first, second, third string. Everybody has a responsibility, and if you don't pull that responsibility off, then it impacts the whole team. And that happens every time, on and off again. I think that marching band is great for teaching people how to deal with different types of people, and it's the one time in the season where all the band kids are all together in one band, performing and contributing to the group as a whole.
My name is Aiden Daniels. I'm a senior at Lexington High School, and I play saxophone. Practices, it's a really rigorous thing. We get out there, it's blazing hot most of the time, but we really push through. Some practices, I think of band camp. We're out there from 8 a.m. to just about 6 o'clock. We get breaks in between, but for most of the day we're just going hard at it. I mean, we've got a really strenuous routine that we go through. The marching technique and all that. It's not easy, but it's really worth it. I do basketball to stay in shape for band because band it's real serious.
My name is Mr. Baynard, and I teach percussion here at Lexington High School. So this year we have a feature for the percussion section in our marching band show, and it gives opportunity for the snare drums, the tenor drums, the bass drums, and all the keyboard players in the front ensemble to really show what they're capable of doing. So they get about 45 seconds of the whole marching band show to be featured and demonstrate some really cool stuff.